Let me get the mic. Honey, I got something to say. Ooh, I like that. Can you turn that up for me? No, like, it's Maja. But you know, Maj for short. Ask Maj. What's up, what's up? It's your girl Maj, and we are back with another episode of Ask Maj, the podcast, and I'm bringing you all the real tea. Today, I have two very special guests here with me, Miss Jazz B Fit and Mr. Rellest Training. March is National Athletics Trainers Month, and I really wanted to spotlight two special trainers that I know personally. And of course, they both came from A&T, no bias, but greatness does come from A&T. So Miss Jazz B Fit is a trainer in the Greensboro area, and Rell is a trainer here in the DMV area. So Jazz, you just had this meme go viral, right? So I know y'all saw the meme, right? Where there's this girl with purple hair and she's sweating in the gym and she's like, bruh. So like this meme went viral. I mean, everywhere. Like BuzzFeed picked it up. Nikki posted it. Like, what else? Tell me about that meme, Jazz.
I woke up one day and my phone was going crazy. And the wild part is I posted that meme back in May. So the fact that it got picked up during the Super Bowl, some like Complex Music posted it, and then literally this past weekend on the 21st, they put the little bumper clot, the little...
Yes, on Twitter.
And literally, I kept getting like, Jasmine, look at this. Like, are y'all seeing this? My phone was going crazy for that entire week, and I was just so blown away. And it really helped bring in followers, bring in new clients. Like, it was just, just that boost you need, that little oomph to keep you going. Like,
right.
Work is crazy.
Yeah, so you said, right, in a caption on Instagram that BuzzFeed interviewed you.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So they actually DM'd me on Twitter. This young lady, she was like, "Hi, I'm an interview. I'm an employee with BuzzFeed, and I wanted to ask you some questions about your meme that went viral." I'm like, BuzzFeed,
right?
Like,
I'm famous now.
Okay, get somewhere. Ellen, where you at?
Okay, Ellen, you next.
Listen, I'm coming for you, Ellen. But I was like, this is crazy. It was like 5:40. I'm always up late, and it was 5:45 in the morning that they sent me that DM.
Crazy.
I'm so glad I'm awake. One time, I'm up past my bedtime. This was
right. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Okay, well, good stuff. So tell me about you and how you got into fitness training.
So the wild thing is, I never thought that I would be a trainer. My fitness journey started back in 2016. I was just trying to get myself together. I wanted to feel confident again. I had done sports before college, got to college, got lazy, did all the partying. We got Wednesday through
okay,
Sunday,
you know what I'm saying?
Putting on more than a freshman 15 and the stress and everything else. Like, I just wanted to get back to feeling like me. I wanted to get back to athletic jazz. I wanted to get back to just feeling me. So I decided to start tracking my journey. I did an 8-week body transformation challenge. And from there, that's when Snapchat was really popping. So every single day, I'm like, day 1. Then we're at day 15. Then we had day 35. And, here we are at the end of the 8 weeks. And I posted my results. People were like, yo, like, you really snapped. Like,
right.
you help me. And I'm like, help you? Oh, I mean, hey, I'm a motivator. I love to help people. So
yes. Help me get my waist snatched. Oh, okay, Rell, so what about you? How did you get into fitness training?
So fitness training, I've been doing that shit ever since I was like 13. So when I was at A&T, I really was going there to be like FBI Secret Service.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So but I was in the gym all the time, and people always just be like, "Oh yeah, let me work out with you. You look like you know what you're doing." So I'm like, "All right, shit. I mean, I ain't never trained no girls for real, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I help you out." So that's kind of how it all started. And then one girl I knew named Kiana, she was like, "Yeah, you can make some money off this. You know what I'm saying? You can make a business." And, just get some profit off of it. And then I was brainstorming. I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I might have to make that happen. So I went back like second semester and started promoting. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like doing these workout classes. I wasn't really charging at first. I was doing it for free. So I just started picking up clientele, shit like that.
So good stuff, right? So we know that, it's a lot of people out here who claim themselves to be fitness trainers or personal trainers. So what would you say makes you different as a trainer?
So what makes me different is I know like you gotta be business. Like a lot of trainers, like it's the wave right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing it because it's cool. But like I'm really like passionate about it. Like this is really like my calling and things like that. So and I really like take it serious. So I would just say like the business side of it. Like you really gotta be a businessman before you're a trainer. Right. And that's what a lot of people mess up because they want to be just a full out trainer and not really know like the business side of it, how to really make money and like make wealth off of it, because it's not like a short time thing for me. Like, this is a, you know what I'm saying, full time. This is gonna feed my family, my kids, things like that. And also, like, just the swag I got with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of trainers, like, I mean, they military style. They do this, do that. Like, I mean, me and my clients, we got good relationship. Like, we be in the gym chilling. Like, I make a lot of friends in the gym. A lot of my clientele become my friend. Like, I make friendships within them. Like, so things like that. Like, just the swag you got to the gym.
Right.
I feel like I'm different because I focus on the total body fitness. So not just the physical, but the spiritual, the mental. Like, people don't realize, yes, you can be eating your kale and you could be drinking your water and you're physically fit, but where are you mentally? Is your mental health where it's supposed to be? Where are you spiritually? Are you able to really fight those those quiet battles that are going on from a spiritual side of things? So I really like to focus on all three of those components, and that's what gives you that divine alignment. And when you're divinely aligned, that's your total complete fitness. It's all parts of your body working together as one. That's what makes me different.
I need some training on all of that, okay? Okay, so you talked about, like, in your journey, right, that you kind of started on Snapchat when Snapchat was popping. So now that you've become, more established, where do you feel like most of your customers come from?
Instagram. The way that you
of course.
keep yourself relevant is making sure you're making daily posts on your story, making sure you look at your insights. I was just talking about insights, looking at when your followers are active, looking at where your followers are located, using hashtags. Social media is really just a vehicle if you use it the right way. Some people just use it to post whatever, but if you really are serious about your business and you look more so, at the technical side of things, it'll work in your favor. That's how I get a lot of my business.
Good stuff. So do you train more men, more women? Is it like equal?
I feel like I train, I do. I do train more women than anything.
Right.
It's so crazy. When I was teaching my workout class, guys would walk by. It's like they wanted to do it, but I'm like, I don't feel like we really gonna get that work. So I had 3 guys come to my class one day, and when I tell you they were sweating more than the ladies, I said, now try it again.
Okay, come on.
I'm a woman doesn't mean I'm not gonna kick your butt in this gym. It's
Hello?
nothing. But yes, I train more females.
So that kind of leads me into my next question, right? You said you train more females than men. Do you feel that they're intimidated at all by you? Like, or are you intimidated when you train men? Like, how does that work?
Absolutely not. I personally don't train. Well, I won't say I don't train men. I don't train men as often because a lot of guys come with the wrong mindset. They think, oh, when you gonna give me that workout in the gym? No. If it's not business, you can keep
Okay. You already answered my next questions.
Oh, listen, you can go. But no, if I've trained probably 4 guys total. So if you're serious about, getting your result, which they were, it's cool to train, but I just need to make sure that you're in the right, your intentions are pure.
Right.
I'm saying that you're really trying to get to a better, you.
So yeah, so I guess because you talked about doing the dance class, right, and then the workout class, and then so men kind of stop by and it's like, oh well, because she a female, I might not get the workout that I'm looking for. Like, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, it's just I'm gonna continue to do me regardless. Everybody's not gonna like it, but it's not for everyone. At the end of the day, I know my target audience. My target audience has always been women. So it's just like, as long as I'm helping the ladies, establish, their proper mental, helping them to get more confident, because that's really what I do. I want to help girls get out of society's idea of the perfect body, the perfect girl, the perfect hair, the perfect skin. Like, they need to realize, their body type, everyone has different body types, but you're still beautiful. But if there's something that you don't like about yourself, you can't change it. And it doesn't have to be a surgical route, especially when it comes to the body.
Good stuff. So, Rell, you talked about, you make a lot of friends, with your clients, you have fun. Who do you feel like you target more men? Do you feel like you target more women? Like, who do you target?
So I definitely have more female clientele. Like, I just started picking up on the dudes, but probably like 80% of my clientele is females, because those are the ones who want to, like, really work out. Like,
We trying to get the weight snatched.
Dudes, like, they cocky, like, they feel like they can do it themselves half the time. And I don't really like training dudes like that anyway, so, I mean, I'm cool with training.
Okay, so, we got to talk about this, right? What is it like training, majority female? Do you have any of your female clients ever hit on you?
I mean, yeah, like, back in the day, more so than now. Now I got a fiance, so they chill out now. But, like, back at A&T, like, it was crazy. Like, it was real crazy. Like, a lot of them come in the gym just to look at me. Some people pay me just to come look at me. You know what I'm saying? so I mean, it come with the business. You know what I'm saying? That is a part of the business of it. And then my girl actually understands that. So I mean, she eating off of it. You know what I'm saying? They paying me, so it benefit her in the long run. So I mean, as long as it ain't no OC.
Jazz, with male clients, you talked about sometimes they come in with the wrong intentions. Have you had male clients actually hit on you?
Yes. And it's like,
of course.
We already talked about this.
Right.
You're telling me you trying to get right, and you're coming to do the workouts. You're doing everything. But you get them little sly remarks like, oh, you look good today, Jazz. I'm just like,
boy, bye.
Now,
Sorry to this man.
I don't got time, right?
Okay. So how, I guess, like you said, you talked about, being able to have that conversation from the beginning. So even after they're still hitting on you, kind of coming at you, how do you deal with that situation?
At the end of the day, the money's going to be paid.
Okay.
If you decide that you want to play games and you don't want to take things serious, you can get dismissed. And it's non-refundable because you're paying for my time and my services. So either you're going to do right and do what you have to do, or you're going to pay your money and hold that L. It's just completely up to you how you want to do it. But, I feel like I do it in a respectful way. I let you know, hey, I'm not interested. This is what we've already talked about. It's cool if you want to, have those thoughts, but let's just keep them to yourself.
Hello.
Do
That's
that
good.
outside of here,
So confession, right? I dealt with a trainer not too long ago, a male trainer. And it's funny because he actually only targeted women. And so a lot of his marketing efforts were based on women exercising. And a lot of the girls looked really, really good. So anyway, I started training with him for a little while and we actually went out. He expressed interest in me and we actually went out and it was horrible. I mean, horrible. You know what? It was one of those situations where I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. I knew I should, business and personal needs to be separated. But I took that step anyway. And it's funny because I end up paying him my money in advance. I paid for an advance plan. And then once we stopped messing around, he made me feel very uncomfortable. And I end up, drawing back from that. And I just was just give me my money back. We end up, not even training. And he never gave me my money back. Wow. And so I kind of blamed, right. Yeah. So I kind of blamed it on myself. I should have never got, involved in the first place, so on and so forth. If I came in here for a business, it should have been business. In my defense though, we were dealing before he started training me. I knew he was a trainer, but he just wasn't my trainer. But in the end, at the end of the day, it still should have been business, and personal. But anyway, so have you ever dealt with somebody that was a client, on a romantic level?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
Now, I've dated other trainers.
Okay, gotcha.
And honestly, even with that, it's cool because from a business side of things, you can see how they operate. And you guys can compare. You can do plans together. That's cool. But, even talking about what you said, just knowing when to separate business from personal. But that wasn't just on you. It's on both sides. It takes two people. So, at the end of the day, people that get rejected, they want to treat people how, they want you to feel them. You know what I'm saying? They want to make you feel well, you missing out. And that's wrong. And that's lame. I'm sorry.
Right. You lame, okay? You heard it. If you listening to the podcast, you lame.
You know you watching and listening.
Okay, you lame. No, but I think that's very important to know. It's very important to keep business from personal. And sometimes things can even get misconstrued when you bring friends in it. When one or the other side is dissatisfied, things can kind of break things up. So it's very important to kind of keep that business from personal. Mr. Rell, have you ever messed with one of your clients or dealt with them on a romantic level?
Yeah, she my fiance now. It wasn't really supposed to happen like that, but that's how it happened.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Okay, first of all, I did not know that. I meant to mention this too because you be having me so weak on Instagram with the captions. Literally, Chaz, you remember when I was posting it? When I was reading his captions, I be reading your captions to Chaz and my boyfriend yo, this boy is crazy. So first of all, that's a plot twist because I did not know that you all met from training. So how did that happen? Tell me about that. Then we're gonna move on. But I really want to know.
So I was with my old girl at the time.
Oh Jesus Christ! Get out, Rell! Get out!
So I was with my old jump, but I was on summer break. So I was training up here, in PG. But my old girl's back in North Carolina.
Hold on, wait, pause. Did she go to A&T? Yeah, your girl went to A&T, right? Okay, yeah, okay, continue.
So then that's when, my girl, my fiance now, she was supposed to be a side piece.
Oh my God. I can't hear this. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
It was a little summertime jump. But then, She was feeling me. She was feeling me way too much.
Oh my God. So she was OC basically.
Feeling me. And then she kissed me in public, and I was like, yeah, ain't no way I'm gonna hide her. So when I went back to A&T, I had to come clean, cause I didn't tell her I had a girl.
Oh Lord.
So I had to end up
Jesus.
telling her, I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna go back to North Carolina. She's not gonna be hitting my phone. So I had to come clean to both of them. Told them the truth. Then I ended up picking her in the long run.
Oh my God. So let me take out to I just did a whole episode of Why Men Cheat, and I was talking about Rell the whole time on the episode. Oh my God, no, that's crazy. So had you dealt with a client before her? Like, had you ever dealt romantically?
A lot of. I mean, not
A lot of them.
not like too romantic, nothing like that. Just more, like one night thing.
Oh my God, this is the tea. Okay, so most of the times, if you ever like dealt with a client, did they like hit on you?
Half and half. Like, I mean, I'll say like little things when I'm training.
Right, because I know they be squatting and you be saying stuff.
You know, A&T was too easy. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
They
You're right.
had an
That's
apartment
true.
and everything, so they just come over to the apartment, cook for me, all that
Oh,
stuff. It was pretty.
yeah.
It was too easy. But that's when I was investing my money up. So
I cannot wait for the people to hear this. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. No, but that's interesting to hear because, there is this stigma that like, a lot of male trainers, have dealt with, their clients. And especially you're attractive, you have a great body, you smooth, you got the swag. It's so funny. Jasmine spilled you out a little bit. She was like, yeah, I know. She was like, I know Rell had to mess with one of his clients because all the girls used to be like, oh, I'm going to train with Rell. I'm going to train with Rell. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So that's crazy. No, but that's cool to hear because that stigma does exist. I guess like moving forward, well, I mean, you're engaged now, but if you were not engaged, would you do that again? Or are you like, nah, never again?
Nah, I mean, not as much now if I wasn't gay because, like I said, at the end of the day, now it's business. You know what I'm saying? A&T was more so just pleasure. It was low business, but I was still learning. Like, I was still young. Like, now I'm 25, so I think I'm 25.
Oh,
Might be
see,
24.
you don't know if you graduated. You don't know if you're 25.
So now it's more been like I said, it's long term. So once you start messing with clientele, like, that mess up your bread. And then like a lot of my clients now, they got their own boyfriends, and that's already an issue because some girls hit me like, oh yeah, I can't train with you. My boyfriend say I can. So that's already an issue I got. So you don't want to be known as like the trainer that's going around messing with her.
Right.
Because then you definitely not gonna have no clientele. Then the ones you mess with gonna want to get trained for free. So
Right.
now you sitting on no bread.
So I know, right? So you said you met your girl through training, right? And you also said that she's okay with like the fact that you have majority female clients. How does that work? Like, what are those conversations like? Like, what makes it okay for her?
I mean, like past relationships, I learned like a lot of girls not okay with it. So when we started talking, like I sat down and told her like, this what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta accept it. But I mean.
This what it is. You gonna accept it or not?
It just kind of is what it is. I mean, she do the best out of all the girls I had. Like as far as like just being okay with it. I mean, I done a few things every once in a while that kind of messed up a little bit. But for the most part, I mean, she's still pretty cool with it. And then like at the end of the day, she know, like I said, I'm getting bread, so she gonna benefit in the long run.
Right.
So I mean, it's not the worst, but I definitely had to tell her because I mean, I already knew what it was gonna be like because I'd have been through this with other jumps and. In college, it was way worse.
Right. So I saw. I be creeping on y'all speak. So let's shift gears a little bit, right? So we're in March, in January, everybody had the New Year's resolutions, right? New Year's, I'm dropping 20 pounds. New Year's, we doing this. New Year's, we doing that. We got body goals, wet waist, right? So, but people really don't stick to that plan, right? So you have, there's always these jokes and these memes, on Instagram about how gyms are super full in January, but then come February and March, they're empty. So what would you say is the one wrong thing people do in the process, when they set these goals and they make these New Year's resolutions for their body?
They think that they're going to happen overnight. And with fitness, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a lifestyle at that. Every day it's, okay, what am I eating today? Am I drinking enough water? Am I getting enough rest? Like, it's constant work. It's not just a one and done. Like, if you want a one and done, you can head to Dr. Miami. But if you want to do it the natural way, then it's going to be a daily process, especially, and there's other ways for you to get your fitness in. If you want to do Zumba, you can do Zumba, swim. Like, for me, it was playing flag football, just different things like that. But it's not an overnight thing. It's something you have to constantly work at, and you can't get discouraged when you don't see things happening. Especially as women, we carry weight in different ways than you think about times of the month we get bloated, we carry water here, we carry excess fat here, like, but you have to realize the girls that want to get thick, they talking about they don't want to gain weight, or the girls that are having their weight, they don't want to shape it the right way. So it's just like a lot of things you have to take into consideration. Everyone's body is different. Just because someone's going, their results are coming faster, you never know how the metabolism is. Like, you have to look at it from a scientific level also. It's not just you in the gym, and making sure that you're also eating. People get really confused when it comes to the eating part. They think, if I go to the gym, I can eat whatever I want. And it's not like that. It's an 80-20 rule. It's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. So you have to look at the meals mainly before you even step in the gym, because you could do all the work and go to McDonald's, and then what? You got to start all over again,
So I feel like a lot of people set goals, but they're not really true to themselves. Because, like, before you come to the gym, mentally, you got to be ready.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy. Like, a lot of people come to the gym think it's going to be easy, and it really ain't never going to get easier. Because as soon as I see it start getting easy, I'm going to make it harder.
Right.
So you just really got to want it. Like, it's got to be something you really want for yourself, for your body. And you just got to just know the end result, like, it's coming. And then a lot of people just want quick fixes, like, social media messing up the world.
Hello.
Everybody these fake bodies, so everybody want that. Like, I had a client, she showed me a picture of this girl with a fake body, talking about make me look like that.
Ooh.
And she know the body is fake.
I mean, at least she was trying to do it the right way.
So it's just like, you just really got to be mentally disciplined, and you got to really be consistent. You just got to just use yourself as goals. Like, I really don't like when my clientele like show me other people like on Instagram, because you don't know how long they be working out.
Right.
You don't know what they do. You know what I'm saying? So like, just use yourself as your motivation. Really, just keep looking in the mirror. Like, just keep knowing like change gonna happen. You just gotta really push and be dedicated to that shit.
Right. So, speaking of Dr. Miami, do you think women turn to plastic surgery because they want those overnight results?
I'm honestly not sure. Some people, because think about it, even when you get the surgery, you still have to exercise. Yeah. And sometimes if you're doing like BBLs, if I'm not mistaken, you have to gain a certain amount of weight and exercise before you even have the surgery. So it's kind of like, maybe they don't have the time to exercise, which I feel like is 24 hours in a day. If you can't make a time slot at 30 to 45 minutes, that's an issue, because that's some time you might spend scrolling on the timeline. But, I personally don't know why they do it. It could be a security, like insecurities they might have. Everyone has different reasons. Or some people, they just want a certain look. However, if you got the money, do your thing by all means. I just personally know, I've seen people that have had, implants and things like that, and they go wrong, and they have to get, things removed, and then it becomes a health risk. And, that's not good. People be trying to go to these little fly-by-night surgery spots, and then now, you girl, and then people use, oh my God, my mom was telling me how people was shooting like butts up with glue, like it's like cement glue. No, I'm saying but girls, they were having issues. Like, girl, it was gross. It was bad, but.
So, Rell, you mentioned fake bodies. Do you think that women turn to plastic surgery because they don't want to take the time to work out, because that's a shortcut for them, or?
Yeah, definitely. But in the long run, you still got to work out. That's what they don't understand. Cause that shit definitely gonna come right. But you got a fat ass or some little ass legs, and that shit look crazy. so you really still got to work out. It is really a quick fix.
Right. So is it realistic, right? So if I bring you a picture of a celebrity that has had plastic surgery, and I'm like, I want to look like her, is that realistic? Like, is that something that people can like work towards, like looking like?
Majority of the time, hell no.
Wow. Okay, talk about that. Why not?
I mean, sometimes the hips be like, because the hip is a bone. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, they be like, yeah, can you spread my hips out? It's really you making an illusion. You gotta like more so bring your stomach down and get your ass bigger. Hip, you can't make a hip bigger. It's a bone. You know what I'm saying? So when they do the plastic surgery and all that stuff, like, they actually widen and out, like your hips and stuff like that.
Right.
So some stuff I can't do, and then a lot of things have to do with genetics. Like, a lot of people don't understand that shit neither. Like, some things you just can't fix because genetically that's just how your body is. Like, my genetics different, your genetics. Your genetics different from his genetics. So it's really hard to manipulate like a fake body for real. But you can get close depending on genetics and how hard they working. But it's definitely, you can get close, but ain't nothing like a fake body.
Makes sense. So as a trainer and a man, would you date somebody with plastic surgery?
I don't know. I ain't even ever get to experience this. I don't even know. But I don't think so.
No?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel like in the long run, how it's gonna look, because I don't know no old people that's really like, that had it for a long time. So
Right,
in the
that's
long
true.
run, I don't know how it's gonna
That's
turn
true.
out for a lot of people.
That's true. Okay, so well, let me ask this: would you date somebody that wasn't into working out?
I would date you, but then you gotta transfer and start working out.
Cause this is what it is, and you gonna have to accept it, like you
fiance,
said.
she didn't really work out neither. at
No?
first. Nah, but now she a dog.
I would say now she be working out
I turned her
crazy.
into a
Her body
dog,
is
so-
everything.
So at
Hey,
first-
fiance, I don't know if you listen to it. Hey, girl, I be creeping on y'all page. Cause yes.
Yeah, see, you kind of gotta work out if you want to be for real.
Ooh, stay woke. Okay, if you want real, you gotta work out. Okay, so yeah, so we talked about being mentally ready to get into the gym, right? So how do you stay consistent? In the beginning stages, they say it takes 21 days to either break a habit or make a habit, but sometimes those 21 days are the hardest, right? So like, how do you stay consistent?
For anybody, like I said, I would just say you just gotta know like the results is coming. You just gotta know the end results. But like I said, when you work out with me, like the swag I bring to it, like the environment I create. Cause I feel like everything is about the environment. Like everything in life, like you go to a concert, it's for the environment and experience. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to football games for the experience. Like in the gym, like I make an experience that people gonna want to come back. Cause like you in there just yelling at them, telling them do this, do that, they ain't gonna want to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make it fun. So it's really all about the experience you create as a trainer. You know what I'm saying? That keep people coming back and come back and come back. So you just love it.
Do you feel like your personal, because you said like I've made a lot of friends in the gym. Do you feel like that personal relationship with them kind of contributes to that, like coming back and going hard?
Yeah, definitely. Cause I had to tell my girl that too. I'm like, I gotta have a relationship with these people. Like, I can't just be a trainer. Like at the end of the day, like it's personal. Like that's why it's personal training in that gym. Cause like half the time you become like a therapist. Like
Yeah, I would say people get vulnerable.
yeah, people tell me stuff like they don't tell nobody else, and like I gotta keep their secrets safe pretty much. And I know a lot of stuff about people. Like I got people that was trying to commit suicide. I got clients that's depressed. You know what I'm saying? So things you would never know, like just looking at them, but they tell me that. So you kind of gotta, you definitely gotta have a personal level with all your clientele,
Right.
especially if you want to be successful in this business.
I mean, you're a part of their transformation, right? You're that kind of middleman, like you're that liaison between like who they are and like where they want to be. And I mean, let's be real. The way you look has a lot to do with how people perceive themselves, like how people love themselves. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that has a lot to do with it. So I can completely understand, why you have to have that relationship in order for it to be successful, but still maintaining that like, okay, this is business, but this is personal. So yeah, good stuff. So Jess, what about you? How do you personally stay consistent?
I think it's really my clients that reach out to me and tell me how much of an impact I've made on them helps me realize I have to keep going, because in me doing the work and me putting the work in, and making sure everybody else is good, people are getting what they need from me. Like they're telling me, before I came to your class today, I was feeling really down, but when I left, I felt like this. So it's just the impact that I've been able to make, which has kept me going. Despite the surgery that I have to have coming up, like I can still motivate others even if I'm not physically in the gym, And also, I form outside relationships with my clients. Like, you're not just my clients. I'd be like, sis, you trying to go get some food. Like, we have fun. I to take them. I'd be like, okay, if y'all kill this circuit, then we'll go to, it would be like Friday. So we go to Smoothie King. You do like $5 Fridays. Like, I try to do little things like that. But really, it's the impact that I've been able to make on, others around me that has kept me going, especially on the days that I wanted to give up. And plus, I really care about my shape. How can I be personal training and I'm out of shape? Or I can't tell you how to do something and I'm not doing it myself. Like, that's being a hypocrite. So you have to, not just look like the role, but you actually do the work to keep the role. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, good stuff. I know that we are living in this crazy time, right? So we're in quarantine. All the gyms are closed. So help me with that, because I think a lot of people are struggling. Like, just not even the fact that like people don't know what to do, but it's hard to motivate yourself when you're sitting in the house all day. So like I need some help with like motivation. How do you stay motivated? And what can you do while you're in the house?
It definitely is hot. So recently I've been having like 8 a.m. runs / walks with my clientele. So we all meet up, do like a little walk run. Then I kind of actually went out and bought a whole bunch of equipment and put that joint in my garage. So I kind of been training up my garage for a little bit. And I do Zoom calls, so I was on Zoom doing little home workouts. But it definitely is a hard thing to do, to stay focused during this time. But you just gotta get out there and move. Like I even know Instagram, like everybody want to be a trainer now on Instagram. So I'm scrolling through Instagram, all I see is people doing home workouts. So you can find them out there. Like I'm sending out free workouts. Other trainers charging, but I'm just giving them jobs out for free.
Okay.
So at this point, it's just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we gotta do something. So definitely just do some home workouts, Do it with your goddamn boyfriend, girlfriend, family, something. Because doing it by yourself that shit is gonna be boring.
Already unmotivating to just sit here and do nothing.
And then I like running outside more so because you know what I'm saying. If you run somewhere, you gotta run back.
Right,
So,
right.
So, opposed to on the treadmill. So try that. Biking, something that's fun. Like I don't know, just do something.
Just do something. Dang, I just lost my train of thought. I had a really good question. Oh yes, I wanted to talk about your app. Right. So first of all, tell me about your app. Like, what is it? What is it intended to do? What's the purpose? And how is it helping during this?
Cool. So the app came about when I was at A&T, because I was really just looking for a way to stay organized, really. And then I just asked a group chat, like, who can make apps? And Kobe was like, yeah, this my man Brandon. He know how to make apps. Yeah. So me and Brandon linked up in the library. We started going over my ideas and stuff like that. He was contributing different ideas and stuff like that. But that was really just supposed to be for me. Like, just for me and my clientele. But Brandon's like, nah, this is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got kind of like you sitting on gold mine right here. You know, we opened it up to other trainers. So we kind of started developing all that shit. So it took about 8 months to get it out there. But pretty much the app is just for all trainers and all their clientele, even the average person, just where they could schedule, pay you. You could track their fitness. You could track their fitness level, what they eating. You can send out notifications instead of texting everybody one by one. But a new app is actually about to come out, hopefully in the next few months, and that's when we're going to be a little more detailed. That one I'm going to have actually like a home and a gym, like a workout. So you could go in and just pick like what you want to work on today, and the app's going to kind of make a whole workout for you. But I mean, the app is doing numbers. Like, we just got to get more trainers on there, but I mean, that shit kind of blew up like faster than I thought, because the app's been out for 2 years, and August, and it already brought in over $300,000 in revenue. So so the app is doing pretty good. So it's doing way better than we ever expected it to do in the first 2 years. So that's pretty good. So I'm hoping to make a meal.
Come on. Just, if you do, just make sure you shout me out. Hey, I was a podcast. No, but so what we were talking about, the app. I keep losing my train of thought. Okay, we're talking about the app. How is it helping right now? How do you feel
so
like
right
it's...
now,
yeah.
so like if you go on the app, you go to exercise, it has a whole list of workouts you could do.
Oh, like at home?
Yeah. So you can just type in whatever body part, and it'll just pull up a whole list of workouts. It got like a picture. It'll show you how to do the demonstration and things like that. So you kind of go in. And on the main screen is actually like a timeline. So it's open, kind of like Instagram. So anybody could post on the timeline. So if I want to post a home workout, or other trainers on there, or clientele could even post home workouts. And they post, like, I know a lot of times people post what they're eating and a lot of recipes.
Right.
And so that helps too, because that's ideas for other people that don't really know how to cook or don't really know where to start at. So it definitely helping as far as just the nutrition wise and as far as the workouts, because I got them all on there. You just got to take advantage of it.
All right, so we got to wrap this up, but I want to ask you this, because this has been a thing, right? So people have been working out at home, and when they don't have dumbbells, they just use stuff around the house. Like, I saw this girl doing squats with a watermelon. So, like, would you recommend just using, like, body weight, or would you recommend, like, if you don't have dumbbells, to, like, use something around the house?
No, yeah, I'll definitely say use something around the house, because any resistance helps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the same time, like, that's weight. So, I mean, I've seen people, the same thing. I've seen people use water bottles, couches, they significant other, like dogs. So, I mean, it's weight. So, I mean, anything helps, you know what I'm saying? So, if you do have water bottles around the house, you don't got to go out and get no dumbbells and shit like that.
Right.
So, yeah, definitely use something, because, like I said, it's resistance. So, because your body know your body, you know what I'm saying? So, you walk around with your body weight all day. So, it's just not doing too much if you use the straight body weight all the time. So, you definitely want to have resistance to it. That's why the gym's so good, because it got all that damn resistance.
Right. Yes, this episode was everything I needed and more. Thank you so much to Jazz Be Fit and Rell for shedding some light on how to get this weight snatched. Y'all go ahead and let them know how to follow you or where they can find you.
Yes, so you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Jasmine, that's JASMINE, the letter B, _fit. All of my workout plans, online training is also available through those platforms, and you can also reach me at getfitwithjazz.com, getfitwithjazz.com.
Yes, y'all better get fit with Jazz, or you can be having a freshman 15 come summer. Okay?
All right, so my Instagram, Rellest Training, RELLEST Training, and then the app is on the App Store and Google Play is the GIF Fitness. So just type in the GIF, like that junk gonna pop up. It's gonna be the first one.
Ooh, it's gonna be the first one. Y'all heard that right here. The Gift, and where can we follow you on Instagram?
Rellest Training, RELLEST Training, and then
perfect.
Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Twitter, Instagram, all of that is Rellest Training, right? And the website.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you to all my listeners for tuning in to Secrets of a Fitness Trainer. Stay tuned for the next episode of Ask Maj, the podcast. Let me get the mic. Honey, I got something to say. Ooh, I like that. Can you turn that up for me? No, like, it's Maja. But you know, Maj for short. Ask Maj.